As the world turns and the days go by, I'm living life, I don't wanna die. Clock's ticking and the time waits for no one. There's no exception, it's an unlimited motion. Can you feel the force? Public enemy, I'm a rebel without a pause. When the timing is right, let's have the time of our life. We all catching feelings, I'm catching flights. Can you feel the force? Without a pause. When the timing is right, let's have the time of our life.
It's Sunday, and you know what that means. It's time for FTW Future Focus and maybe some technical difficulties. I am your not-so-humble correspondent, Robert Black, and to my side is the founder of our feast, the president of FTW Network, my pal and friend, former professional wrestler, a hell of a producer, and a top-notch technician, if you want to go that route. He is the mastermind, Bobby Rogers. How you doing, sir?
Hanging in there. Might be through this right quick. Might be through this. Oh, this has been some crazy stuff today. Got some new equipment. We're ready to do it up beautifully. And then all of a sudden, the bottom one try to drop out real quick.
Can anybody out there tell us if Mercury is in retrograde? Because that's what's supposed to happen to technology when Mercury is going the wrong way in the sky. I don't know whether that's happening right now or not, but it would figure, you know?
Well, last I heard, Mercury was with Johnny Nitro. And I don't know what happened to old girl, but
she was being eclipsed. And thank you for joining us on FTW Future Focus. I might as well draw first blood today.
I would like to draw her son.
Thank you for joining us. Well, we got 2 on the board, and we didn't even have Motown. I'm amazed. But speaking of which, Tony Motown Allen and Marvelous Marcus Buckley, the rest of our crew, may be joining us a little bit later, but as for now, we're just the dynamic duo, and we will cover what we can across the board here today. And first subject up for grabs, Bobby, the controversial booking and subsequent creative abuses against Trick Williams and Dominic Mysterio in WWE. The question to the panel and to you and I today is, who is getting hurt worse by the booking? Trick Williams or Dominic Mysterio?
Ooh. That's a good question.
Yeah. Would you like me to start off?
Actually, yeah.
All right. Well, this one, since I have a real big bone to pick with WWE Creative, and I have for quite a long time, it's hard to choose between these two. But if I have to pick one of them, it's got to be Trick. I mean, there was absolutely no reason in the world for him to have to drop the U.S. title at SummerSlam, especially to Baron Corbin, of all people, who just walked back in the door, waltzed in, and got a belt for practically no reason whatsoever other than the company's ego. Now, they may be elevating Trick, and that might be the excuse they're using, but hurting him this way in order to get him there is not going to help anybody take him seriously on the next run.
I don't know.
I find that, I mean, if they wanted somebody to take him seriously on the uptake here, if they were going to elevate him this way, they should have put him in there with Carmelo. They should have put him in there with LA Knight. They should have put him in there with somebody who would have had a good match with him instead of the garbage that we saw. Now, that does not mean that Dominic is faring any better. In fact, it's right up there with but the one element here is that since Dominic is on the main roster, is supposed to be a quasi comedy-ish heel, and the only reason that they're pushing Dominic as hard as they are is because when you put him with a female valet and they reverse that dynamic, he comes off as sleazy and people love to hate him because of that. Now, when you take that element away, he loses something, and but from the way that they're using him in AAA, it's a completely different story. But when he's on the main roster, it is pitiful, and that's the only that they want to put him up there. But in the end, Trick is suffering the most from these idiotic booking decisions because he has the potential in 5 years or less to be in the world title picture, and this is not doing him any favors at all.
Oh, hell no. And once you start talking about it, I could see both sides really is getting the banger, but yeah, Trick is getting the worst of it because that makes no sense. I mean, how in the world do you walk into a place and you're debuting? It wasn't like your title run. But I'm sorry. Please excuse me. I should not shame the title like that. I am so sorry. It is not your tenure, I guess, that you would call there. Mm. Wasn't that fucking great. The only thing you did have was a very decent looking finishing move. How do you take the title right off top? How does anybody just allow that to happen? Only that was the most insulting thing that I think I've seen. I mean, it should have been a lot better. It should have had a lot more to it. And they sucked on it. Just flat out, I'm not understanding I'm still not understanding what that was when they did that, but I digress. It's WWE. They can mess up a cup of tea, some coffee.
Yeah.
And sometimes curious can be difficult, so you got to give them credit. You know, I mean, but it's like Dominic. Hold on.
You kind of transported to the other side, Bobby.
Hit it. Oh, how you feel, brother? Feeling good. You feel good?